Less than 24 hours after a man opened fire and killed 4 women and 1 man, police have arrested a suspect in connection to the shooting at Cascade Mall in Burlington on Friday. Police arrested the 20-year-old suspect in Oak Harbor just hours ago. So King 5 bringing you team coverage of the developing story. We begin with King 5's investigative reporter Chris Ingalls. He's at Mount Vernon Police Department. Chris, what are police telling you right now?
In a press conference that wrapped up here about an hour ago, authorities explained what led them to Arjan Sheaton. He is the 20-year-old suspected Cascade Mall shooter who killed 5 people last night. Let's show you some social media pictures of Sheaton, who is a 20-year-old man who we believe lives in Oak Harbor. That's where he was arrested tonight at around 6:30. He may work at a local military base. That's one of the things police are looking into. Doesn't have much of a criminal history. Apparently, an assault case from last year stands out, but not much more than that. Let's show you video from last night's scene, and this is key because last night after the shooting around 7 p.m., surveillance video captured a car leaving the scene, and police used that video to determine it was actually the suspect's car. That car was spotted in neighboring Island County around 6:30 tonight, and Lieutenant Hawley from Island County was one of the first to roll up on the scene, and he describes what he saw.
I was preparing some information for our deputies in my office. I pulled up his photo we had of him and some other information, and as I was doing that, I overheard our scanner that the Oak Harbor Police Department had spotted the possible suspect car about half a mile south of my office. It wasn't occupied at the time. I told myself and my sergeant and one of our reserve deputies to let's get down there and help out, and as we proceeded southbound, one of them was right ahead of me, and at the corner of 7th Avenue Northeast and Oak Harbor Road, I saw an individual walking northbound on the sidewalk, and I instantly recognized that that is the person I just viewed on my computer. I did an abrupt U-turn, hit my lights, pulled my gun, and myself and Reserve Deputy Eric Grombaugh took the individual into custody. He said nothing. He was just kind of zombie-like, about the best I can describe for him. He did not have a weapon with him.
And he is in jail tonight. So what was the motive here? That's the big question that everybody had for authorities tonight. And they would not say, they wouldn't speculate as to why this man might have walked into Macy's last night and killed 5 people. However, a source tells me that Sheaton's ex-girlfriend used to work at this specific Macy's, but she hasn't worked there for at least a year or so. In fact, she's not even in this county anymore. She lives down in Pierce County. So that same source says there's no real explanation for why he would walk in there and shoot 5 people who are believed to be complete strangers. Where did those guns come from? The source says that they were apparently stolen from his father or taken without his father's knowledge. And the murder weapon, which was left behind at the scene, was a .22 Ruger rifle that is also in police custody. I'm Chris Ingalls reporting live from Mount Vernon.
All right, Chris, thank you. King 5's Ryan Takeo has been on the ground all day trying to learn more about the suspect. He is live in Oak Harbor. And Ryan, you've been talking to people out there about the suspect. What have they been telling you tonight?
Well, witnesses here along Oak Harbor Street say this is the sidewalk where the suspect was arrested by police just about 6:30 today. We are on Whidbey Island in Oak Harbor, right here, North Oak Harbor Street. You just heard the lieutenant there talk about the arrest. Witnesses, 3 witnesses I talked to said it happened right here on this sidewalk, and we talked to a witness who was watching the arrest right across the street on her porch.
We saw a bunch of police come in, and they said, they held their gun up and they said, freeze, drop the bag, drop the bag. And he dropped whatever he was holding, and they put him in handcuffs and proceeded to take him away.
That witness took this cell phone video as well of cop cars that converged here on this street. We also talked to a man who says he recognized the suspect earlier today. He said that he recognized the suspect from a local gym. He said the suspect works or worked on the naval base here, and the local gym that he recognized him from was the Whidbey Island Naval Base Gym. Michael Wilson says he saw the suspect picture on Facebook and had a gut feeling, so that's why he called police.
And I recognized the guy in the pictures as somebody that I had seen at the base gym. And, you know, my gut was telling me to do something about it. I was like, no, that's not him. No, that's not him. But then finally something else just told me to do something about it. So I went to the base, I told the base security about it. And then I went to the base gym to go ask the guy at the base gym, was I crazy? Did he see the same thing that I was seeing? He said he thought it was the guy also. Then I called a hotline about an hour after that and told the hotline exactly what I had seen, what I felt was right. And here we are.
We heard from police they received several tips, and also they looked at surveillance video from Burlington and around the area as well. Now, after the arrest, here's a Facebook video we got. It shows police high-fiving, of course, very ecstatic that they were able to make an arrest within 24 hours. So that is a little bit of a silver lining in this situation. That arrest, the suspect was unarmed. The arrest happened without incident. You heard the lieutenant describe the suspect as being almost zombie-like. And we also heard that he said that he's carrying a messenger bag as well. And that had only, sorry for the language, that only had a computer inside. We're live in Oak Harbor on Whidbey Island. I'm Ryan Takeo, King 5 News.
All right, live TV, Ryan Takeo, thank you so much. And of course, the mayor and also Governor Jay Inslee echoing that praise towards law enforcement after they made this quick apprehension of the suspect. Let's go live now to King 5's Jenna Hanchard. She's live at the Skagit County Jail with an update on the shooting suspect. Jenna.
That's right. I want to get to these photos and show you them. These photos are taken, they were taken within the last hour and a half. We took them here of who we believe to be the Burlington shooting suspect. That's when law enforcement brought him in about an hour and a half ago. They took him right behind me, actually, through these gates right here into the Skagit County Jail. This, of course, a big relief for the community tonight. We talked to a lot of members in the community that are mourning. We went to some area vigils, and we want to share those stories with you tonight.
It's a small community, and we think community here.
At his place church in Burlington, those who are hurting came to mourn.
And we are connected in so many ways.
A few hours earlier at Central United Methodist Church, another room filled with love and prayers.
Well, I've been talking to God most of the day about this, and my church is just across the fence behind here, and I just feel I have to be with other people who are feeling the same.
Those who are feeling the heartache from yesterday's tragedy pray for the victims who lost their lives.
God, be with us, be with the people of Skagit County.
And for those in their own community.
We feel so secure up in this corner. Like, you know, just the normal things go on, but nothing so large. Yeah. Very humbling and scary.
We did talk to a group of young women this evening at one of the vigils. They say that they were friends with one of the victims. These friends went to Mount Vernon High School, and they said that Monday is going to be a tough day at school. They said that they're going to wear pink and purple in honor of their friend. And again, we're here right now at the Skagit County Jail, where the person that we believe to be the suspect, the Burlington shooting suspect, has been booked in jail here at Skagit County tonight. Reporting live in Skagit County, I'm Jenna Hanchard for King 5 News.
All right, Jenna, thank you. Now, one of the things that helped police identify the shooting suspect, social media. As soon as an image of the suspect was available, it started circulating on Twitter. King 5's Katie Roosh is here to explain. Katie?
Well, Saul, it started late last night. People began to identify the suspect from a photo posted of him on social media. And this afternoon, they posted pictures of Arjan Seaton from his own social media accounts. Many people said they recognized the suspect and started tweeting his name right away, including this tweet tweet to our own Chris Daniels. Thanks to these tips, police were able to track down the suspect in less than 24 hours. So again, social media, a critical part of tonight's arrest. Back to you, Sella.
All right, Katie, thank you. Let's also just kind of recap for you at home what we've learned in the past few hours. We've had some major developments here. So far, here's what we know. Late tonight, law enforcement confirmed the Cascade Mall shooting suspect's name is 20-year-old Arjan Seaton or Cheaton of Whidbey Island. Authorities arrested Cheaton in Oak Harbor. And this morning, we learned 5 people were killed in the shooting, 4 females, 1 male, after following updates from law enforcement overnight. And police spent 24 hours sweeping and evacuating the mall last night. As you can see in this aerial view, they spent the last 24 hours investigating, and late tonight, around 6:30 or 7, was able to apprehend the suspect. The community is coming together this weekend to show how resilient and tight-knit they are. A church in Burlington has invited the public to a gathering set to take place tomorrow. A spokesperson says the service will be geared towards community support. There are 2 services tomorrow, 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.